Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Nasir-san. I appreciate you for tuning in today. And the topic of today is confidence. Now, why is confidence important? Confidence is important because it gives you the ability to achieve the things you want to achieve. A lot of times, many of us, we walk around with low self-esteem and low confidence. And most of the time that comes from childhood. How we were raised, our environment, that can really affect us. And if we don't take the time to explore ourselves and to see what good traits I inherited from my upbringing and the bad traits I inherited, or the bad just conditioning I inherited from my childhood, then I'll always be stuck. And this is why a lot of people, their confidence comes from outer things. They feel like if I can just go to this place, I'll be all set. Or if I can have this, or that type of car, that type of home, I'll be all good. I'll be different. I'll be confident. Or if I can have that type of relationship, or just be like, if I can have that type of body, look, then people will accept me. And it's temporary. It's not gonna last because people want to see something different now. And you always gotta adjust. You always gotta come up with something new to impress people, just so your confidence, your self-esteem does not go down. And naturally, what you want to do is build from the inside out. Of course, things are important, but your confidence, your self-esteem is not attached to that. Whether you have that or not, you're still the same, you're still you, and you still value yourself. And part of valuing yourself, part of self-esteem, building your self-esteem, is just working on yourself, working on your goals, so that you naturally build the confidence. And a lot of times when you work on your goals, it's not about the thing or you're trying to achieve, but it's really about the journey, who you're becoming, and what you're building within yourself. The things you find out, and when you find out these things that you feel like maybe you don't like, you want to change, you want to be a more confident person, you want to talk more, you want to be, you want to understand people more, you want to stop just getting angry less, and you want to do a lot of things, but in order to do that, you got to take the first step. The first step is just go out and do it. Be consistent. Do it little by little. And build your confidence like that. And as you go on, you start to realize a lot of things about yourself. You start to realize your strengths, what you're good at, what you're not good at. What were beliefs that you were holding on to that were not true. And you start to realize you need to build yourself up, right? You need some new belief system, a new belief system. You need better thoughts. You need, just better goals. You need better friends. You need things that will just uplift you and build you. That's what you start to realize. Because the more a person grows, the more they realize they don't know anything, and that there's more to life than just staying the same, not challenging yourself, and just blaming the world and thinking the world is not fair. The world is fair. The system that God has built is fair. And it's up to you to take advantage of it. And if you do not understand the way the system of God is, then you will become a victim to it. Then a person starts to think life is unfair. And it's fair, you just got to play it. You've got to move. When you move, you bring results into your life and things go how you want. It takes time, but eventually you will get there. And that's why confidence is important, because little by little, it's like stairs, a ladder. You go one ladder at a time. You build your confidence like that. And then eventually you'll see that any obstacle that comes, you might be fearful, you might feel anxious, you might worry, you know that you can handle it, you can do it. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Till next time, peace.